Welcome to the Freaky Stories podcast. Get ready for your daily dose of the strange and unusual.
That's right, every day. 2 addictive, freaky stories, all in a fun, epic way with masterful storytelling.
That keeps the listener craving for more.
It sure does.
Today, our freaky probe dives into 2 tales ripped from the headlines of, well, slightly off-kilter realities.
It's a good way to put it.
We've got a flash fiction story about a tenacious circus troupe making their last stand on Mars, and another about 2 podcasters who stumble upon an alien invasion.
And accidentally become humanity's last hope.
Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride.
Not ready.
So our first freaky probe takes us to the Red Planet,
Mars.
the last circus on Mars.
It's an intriguing premise.
Earth is gone.
Kaput.
But the human spirit, in the form of a battered circus, lives on Mars.
Imagine that. The circus. The ultimate symbol of resilience and entertainment, finding a new stage on an alien world.
The challenge.
Oh, just a small one.
Entertaining alien audiences with zero gravity acts.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
Just another day at the office for these intrepid performers.
I mean, who hasn't had to adjust their act for a completely different gravitational pull?
So picture this, a faded pink big top against the red Martian landscape.
It's a striking visual.
Anya, our reluctant ringmaster and former aerialist, is at the heart of it all.
A woman trying to hold on to the remnants of Earth's culture, of human joy in this desolate new world.
But zero gravity throws a wrench into everything.
You can say that again.
Take Stanislav, the strongman. Weightlifting is kind of pointless when you're floating around, right?
Yeah, not exactly a recipe for bulging biceps.
So he becomes the flying human, propelled by, well, push-offs.
It's ingenious, really, turning a limitation into a whole new act.
Then there are the clowns, Beppo and Pip, zipping about on jetpacks with those helium-altered voices.
It's absurd, it's chaotic, it's classic clown humor, but with a Martian twist.
And the Martians themselves, tall, spindly, with wide, curious eyes.
An audience unlike any they've encountered before.
It's a whole new ballgame, trying to make them laugh.
Or even just understand what they're reacting to.
The story describes their reaction to the first performances as, chittering?
It's this ambiguous sound that leaves you wondering, are they amused? Confused?
Yeah.
Terrified?
The flying strongman. Chittering.
The helium-fueled clown juggling. More chittering.
It's a communication barrier unlike any other.
Trying to bridge the gap between 2 completely different species, 2 entirely different forms of expression.
But then Anya steps into the ring.
And everything changes.
She uses magnets in her costume to create this, well, the story describes it as a shimmering, swirling dance of controlled ascent and descent.
Imagine a human aurora gracefully moving through the Martian air.
And the Martians, they gasp, they chitter, but this time it sounds like applause.
It's a breakthrough moment,
Yeah.
suggesting that beauty, awe, perhaps those are emotions that transcend species.
Of course, not all the acts were so successful.
Yeah, some were downright disastrous.
Like the zero-gravity knife-throwing act, banned after the great tent puncturing of 23.
I can only imagine the chaos.
And the lion tamer with his bored house cat.
Not exactly a roaring success.
But even those failures tell us something.
About human persistence, about the things that stay the same even in the face of the alien.
The story's turning point comes with a simple gesture. A Martian child gives Anya a crude drawing of her act and asks, in broken English, "See you tomorrow."
It's a tiny moment of connection that sparks a huge change.
Anya feels this strange lightness in her heart.
A sense of hope, of belonging, of a future on this strange new world.
From that point on, the circus evolves.
It adapts.
It thrives.
Stanislav turns into a gravity-defying acrobat, the clown's master of floating balloon animals.
Anya learns to dance with the stars, as the story puts it.
And the Martian audiences grow. Their chittering turns into laughter, into gasps of surprise and delight.
Humans and Martians start building homes together, sharing skills, even meals of freeze-dried snacks and Martian fruit.
Imagine that, 2 completely different species, finding common ground, building a new society together.
And the story ends with this beautiful image of human and Martian children laughing together.
A symbol of hope, of the enduring power of joy and connection, even on a planet far from home.
Now let's launch our second freaky probe into the equally bizarre.
And this one hits a little closer to home.
Alien Invasion broadcast.
This could be good.
We meet Mike and Sarah, hosts of the Conspiracy Corner podcast.
Low listener count, known for their, shall we say, unique theories.
Like reptilian overlords in our pizza.
A classic.
Mike is stoked because they finally hit triple digits.
100 listeners.
For the reptilian pizza episode, no less.
It's a big moment for them.
But then everything changes. They pick up this garbled, staticky transmission.
Unlike anything they've ever encountered before.
A message in an inhuman language.
Chillin' stuff.
Invasion imminent, target species, unprepared.
Suddenly those conspiracy theories don't seem so far-fetched anymore.
Mike is speechless.
Understandably so.
But Sarah, ever the pragmatist, starts taking notes.
Always thinking ahead.
They have to warn people, but subtly.
Because who knows who might be listening.
So they embed warnings in their usual conspiracy-laden content.
It's brilliant, really, hiding in plain sight.
The next episode is all about energy being aliens possessing people.
With a special emphasis on certain signs to watch out for.
And they slip in a code phrase for those in the know.
Only those who see the truth can fight back.
And then
People start reporting strange occurrences.
using the code phrase, weird lights, ominous crow formations.
Even a glowing senator.
Suddenly, their goofy little podcast is at the center of a real-life alien invasion.
Talk about a plot twist.
They start sharing survival tips disguised as prepping for zombie squirrels.
Because why not?
Alien detection methods that definitely aren't weapon building.
Wink, wink.
Their listenership explodes.
Believers, skeptics, and the morbidly curious all tuning in.
Then, the invasion happens. Ships in the sky, strange creatures on the ground.
It's all happening.
Mike goes live, broadcasting from his basement.
With Sarah feeding him tactical advice based on the flood of messages pouring in.
It's chaos.
Utter chaos.
But somehow, it works.
It's amazing, really.
People are using their ridiculous advice, and it's actually working.
Garlic spray, bad reality TV,
Who knew?
and of course the classic, aim for the glowing bits.
In the aftermath, the world is battered, but humanity has survived.
Against all odds,
Mike signs off, exhausted but exhilarated, already planning the next episode.
werewolves versus vampires, of course.
Sarah jokes about drawing the line at mind control toothpaste.
Always keeping it light.
And in the wreckage, a lone listener sends a thumbs up emoji.
A symbol of hope, of resilience, of the power of connection, even in the most bizarre and terrifying circumstances.
What did you make of those incredible, freaky probes?
Humanity facing extinction and finding resilience in the most unexpected ways.
A Martian circus and a conspiracy podcast turned resistance network.
It makes you wonder what seemingly outlandish ideas might actually hold a kernel of truth, doesn't it?
Think about the ingenuity of the circus performers adapting to an alien world.
And the accidental heroism of the podcasters.
What would you do in those situations?
It's something to ponder.
Rate and follow the Freaky Stories podcast for more dives into the bizarre and captivating.
We'll be back tomorrow with 2 more addictive tales to fuel your imagination.
Until then, keep your eyes open.
You never know what freaky stories might be unfolding around you.
That's right, folks.
Stay freaky.
And we'll see you next time.